Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about why women are so attracted to successful men. And I'm going to speak on personal experience because that's what I do here. We all speak about personal experience on this channel. No fluff, no gimmicks, no nothing. If you hear it from anybody else, you may not be getting 100% original content, but you know when you come to me, that's what you're going to get. If you're a true subscriber, if you know me personally, you know how I get down. You know how before I was in a relationship, how many women were always around me. Then go ahead and hit that like button for me. Go ahead and write in the comment section down below how many women you may see me with in a month span. But this is not what it's about, right? It's not about gloating. It's not about anything like that. Is really for educational purposes why I'm making this video, and because I know it gets views. Okay, so first things first, I'm not telling anyone to be like me, to have my type of confidence, to have my type of approach, because you wouldn't be being yourself. And if you're not yourself, women are detectives, they'll find out. Right? I'm always going to be myself, and because of that, they already understand my approach. They already understand how I operate. Number one, no one is above me. And no one should be above you, woman or man. Just start to understand and rationalize that mindset, right? When I go out, when I do things, understand that I'm him. Okay, there's nobody who's not him more than when it comes to me. I'm him. What does that mean? Right? Because everybody can boost themselves up. And before I became this person who can literally just get any woman that I personally wanted, I had to boost myself up. That self-esteem, that confidence, to understand what can I attract? What are women attracted to? And then understand what type of woman do you actually want? Do you want to attract women who are gold diggers? Then go ahead and show off a nice car. Go ahead and show off money. Go ahead and flash everything that you own. Or do you want to attract a wholesome individual, a wholesome person, right? What are your values? What are your goals? Before I got into a relationship, these are the things that I would say. I would say things like, just looking. Whatever happens, happens. Because I know that I'm attractive, because I know that I'm in a good place, because I know I don't have to commit to you, I could say things like that. And that was perfectly fine. Now, was I lying? I wasn't. I wasn't lying. I'm whatever happens, happens. That's what happened with me and my girl. That's why we're together now. She accepted that, and I decided that we could take the next leap forward. She wasn't the first one to want a relationship with me. She was one of 7 at the time. And I decided that she was worth being taken serious because of her actions, because of what she did initially to break that ice, because of what she said, right? And then proved over a month. And so one thing that I realized was, first starting off, there are a few things that you just need to have as a functioning adult. And, you know, as men, we don't typically hold women to the same standards. But here's some things that I figured out. One, I never didn't have a car once I moved to Ohio. So I would say that that is a necessity. You probably need to have that. Have I seen people get a girlfriend without a car? Absolutely. Are they the best quality of women? Or let me say it like this. Would I go for those type of women? No. Okay. I'm just saying. Now, have I dated women without a vehicle? Yes. And when I say dated, not like relationship, but like go out on a date, sure. Right? But those women are going to require you to pick them up from time to time, which is a reasonable ask for someone without a car. They're going to require you to pick them up, bring them to your place, or Most likely, if you don't got a car, you probably don't have a place to live on your own. So you're living with parents, you're living with family, you're living with friends. For me, that we're cutting that out in 2024. Okay. Now, all of that is cool and dandy, especially if you can at least pay for an Uber, you don't need a vehicle if you can do those things, right? If you're financially stable and financially at that point where you can do those things. But I do want you to know that a car is probably a necessity for a man, unless, again, you're going to Uber everywhere, which I think is okay. You have to be confident in that approach. When I first moved to Ohio, I had a 2-bedroom apartment, and it was nice. It was real plush, and I had a big bathroom. It was so beautiful. I loved the bathroom, the double vanity mirrors, everything. What was I attracting at that time? I was a workaholic, and I was attracting women that weren't necessarily up to standard, to be honest. I had the nice car, I had the flashy stuff, and everybody that was looking for me seemed to be not my cup of tea. They were more interested in what I had rather than who I was. Did I get a lot of numbers? Did I get a lot of people? Absolutely. But you know what kind of changed when I got my own home was my newfound approach. It was okay when I had my own place and lived alone, but when I had my own home, things definitely changed. There was a different respect, I think. There became a point where it was almost automatic. Like, if you come over, they're wanting to do it that day. It's not a 3-day window. It's not a wait period. All that nonsense or games that are played, they knew that I was a different type of man. I was a responsible adult ready to do things. And they were comfortable in knowing that I could really take care of them if it came down to that. And so I think that also lets a woman's guards down, knowing that, oh, this type of guy is exactly who I need in my life. And in fact, I don't think there's another one like him. And so now, without me saying anything, just by my material possessions, there were things already in place that I had. Now, did the woman know all these things before meeting me? No. All she knew is that this is a handsome young man with a nice smile, and he's offering to take me on a date. Very confident, not all over me, not too aggressive, not trying to just take me. A lot of the times when a woman comes over to my place, they're the ones asking to come over. Because at some point, I just had a rotation of 4, 5, 6, 7 women. And I don't need to ask anyone to come over. In fact, at the end of the night, they would be asking to come over. You understand? There was a point where I even kissed a girl on the first date, and she was like super shocked. As if that's not what she was looking for. She was grabbing on my shirt. She was tugging on me. I thought that was exactly what she wanted. Once I kissed her, she was just like, okay, let's go home. She wanted to go straight to my house. I was confused. I thought that's exactly what she wanted, but I guess that was what she wanted. And she was just waiting for me to make that first move. And, they went to deny, deny. But, I guess seeing me smelling that cologne, I just like cologne. Maybe you don't. That's okay. Taking you out to a nice African restaurant. I'm African. She happened to be of a foreign descent. And, she liked the vibe. She liked where I was taking her. Now, if you are with a Spanish woman, and she's not used to African culture, I'm going to take you to an African restaurant, most likely. Of course, I like food, so that's where I gravitate to. But maybe you like to go and do other things. You can do that. I think the biggest things to take away from this is that, one, you need to be confident in who you are. You need to live a life of abundance and understand that no one is above you, right? And I also want a girl that respects herself and understands that she isn't under anyone, but she is respectful and understands her place when speaking to me. And then, of course, respectful and understanding when speaking to my family members. And just overall, respectful. I don't want anyone to feel disrespected or to feel like I'm with some hood female when we're walking about. It's all about how you carry yourself, right? So having standards as a man is also important. Can't just allow everybody into your life. If you feel like you can't go out there and get another, then you have to work on yourself. Because me, if I go outside tomorrow to a club, to a party, that's 10 numbers right there. If I go on any date in that's 50 numbers in one day. I know this. This is not capping. I could run it up in a month. Over 150 people in my phone. I got somebody texting me right now. I don't know who it is. Just numbers. I'm so serious. It's so funny. And this happens almost every YouTube video. Like a random number. Just, hey, how are you? Like, introduce yourself. Like, I've moved on. You feel me? But listen, again, confidence, understanding who you are, building yourself up, working, benefiting yourself. Don't ever allow somebody to keep you stagnant, to keep you in the same place. And there's women you get into a relationship with, or men you may get into a relationship with, that do not enhance you, that do not allow you to keep building, to keep growing. My girl is growing. She's building. She's trying to get 2 jobs. She don't need it now. Best believe she don't. But she's working on herself. She's growing herself. I'm working on myself. I'm growing myself. I'm looking for promotions. I just had 3-4 interviews within my company today. Right? So we're always building. We're never stagnant, and we don't allow anyone to hold us back. We don't allow no one to push us back. We're saving. We're getting out of debt. We're investing properly, and we're building towards a future. Now, who do I want to have that with? If it's not you, I'll find out. I'm still figuring it out. You want something long term? Nah, I'm okay. I remember when I was telling people, I'm not looking for nothing serious. Now, you're not going to find the best women doing that. You'll still find some women, but not the creme de la creme. I'm telling you that right now. So has that worked? Have I said that? Absolutely. Was it the best pickings? No. And if you want the best, you may have to change that up just a little bit. Right? So you could go out there, tell them the truth. Hey, I want to have fun. But just know you're not going to have the best of the best. If you're looking, you'll find good quality. And if you're serious, you'll find good quality. So whatever it is that floats your boat, whatever it is you're looking for, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll start to speak on that a little bit more. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You know I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily on YouTube and on Rumble. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. Peace.